I feel you. I feel you. Well, I was looking through your Instagram today,
Mm,
and you've got some interesting opinions on stuff.
I do.
You do. You do. Uh, well, number one, there was a debate about the athlete of the decade,
Ah,
LeBron versus Floyd.
right.
And who do you say that is?
Oh, come on, man. No doubt it's Floyd. Athlete of the decade, Floyd Mayweather. Athlete of the last 2 decades could be Floyd Mayweather. Like, he's never lost. And I'm not just talking about in the ring. I'm talking about in the business of sports. He is undefeated, undisputed. He's making the most money. He's the highest paid athlete every single year that he fights. And so I don't lose sight of why we got into professional sports. And, there are a lot of attributes and things you could throw towards why you play sports professionally. But the bottom line is still the bottom line. Like, you try to get paid to help your family, help others, and you can only do it for so long, a finite amount of time. And you're trying to accumulate all the money you get to translate that into wealth, success, happiness, whatever you want to do, an opportunity for you and yours. I remember being a rookie and Shannon Sharp was hemming me up. He was a big time tight end already by then. I'm just a rookie trying to figure it out. And he was laughing at me during the game. He was like, damn, you all right? And he just was holding me, sneak holding me, veteran moves, killing me. And he was like, hey, young man, it's all about the M&Ms. And I was like, what's the M&Ms? He was like, money and memories. That's all pro sports is. Locker room times, great experiences, moments of triumph, adversity, the memories, and then the money. like, I'm retired. I already played. Y'all can give me all my stats. All right, whatever. Y'all can give me all the plays. Okay, I saw them, the highlights. But you know what I did take away from it? More than just the feeling of those memories? I translated that into a better situation for me and mine. So when I hear about Floyd versus it was LeBron and people don't like Floyd. All these like MVPs, athlete of the decade, NFL 100, all these awards are starting to turn into likability Twitter polls. Like we've gotten so far away from measuring just pure statistical numbers because we want story to be involved. Oh, LeBron is the best because he's old, playing great. Good. That's not MVP. MVP is who's playing the best. Like for me, the most valuable is the one that is the most valuable, not the oldest guy doing it well. And so Giannis wins MVP last year, has a better team, better numbers this year, and there's a conversation that he may not win it. I'm like, did somebody pass him up? And I don't know that answer right now because I haven't heard it. And that's the problem with all these awards.
Well, you actually said that AD is better than LeBron.
AD has better numbers than LeBron. I would think, like being real, LeBron's a better basketball player because there are intangibles and measurables you can't give him credit for on a stat sheet. But if you look at who's the MVP of the Lakers, you can't just say LeBron. You got to be like, AD is like, yo, okay. If I'm AD's representation, which is actually LeBron because he's with Clutch Sports and Rich Paul, which is crazy. If I'm AD, I'm like, and AD will never say this, but if I'm AD, I'm like, yo, I do have better numbers than you, generally speaking. And last year, I know you got injured. That's part of the game, but y'all didn't make the playoffs. And now y'all the number one seed. And I'm here. Oh, you still here. You were here last year too. I'm here. And all of a sudden, boom. That's how I look at it. Like in every conversation, you got to flip it on yourself. And if I'm sitting there saying, who's the MVP of the Lakers? I'm looking like Anthony Davis certainly has a conversation in terms of getting that award as well.